They spent a lifetime side by side, and at 89, the Kessler twins made one final choice that left the world stunned. Alice and Ellen didn't just share a birthday, a career, or a spotlight. They shared a bond so deep that even death couldn't break it. Born in 1936 in a small East German town, the twins were dancing before most kids could write their names, ballet classes, opera rehearsals, endless discipline. Their childhood was built on precision. But at 16, everything changed. Their family fled East Germany, stepping into a new world in the West, where opportunity waited behind every door. Their talent exploded almost instantly. By their late teens, they were performing in Dusseldorf, catching the attention of Paris's famous Lido cabaret. Suddenly, these two girls from Nurchow were dancing under the brightest lights in Europe. And it didn't stop there. They performed with legends, became icons in Italy, and earned a nickname that stuck for decades, the Legs of the Nation. But behind the fame, their real story was always about each other. Where one went, the other followed. Where one succeeded, they both rose. And that closeness only grew stronger with age. They lived in neighboring apartments near Munich, shared routines, shared meals, shared the quiet moments fame never shows. They never married, they never drifted. Their partnership was the constant they protected above everything else. So when they spoke about the future, they spoke as one. And more than a year ago, they made a decision, one they kept private. They contacted an organization that helps people plan a self-determined final chapter. Not because they were ill, not because they had lost hope, but because the idea of one twin living without the other was a pain they couldn't imagine enduring. On November 17th, the twins followed through on their plan. A carefully prepared, legally supported, peaceful ending. Together, exactly as they wished. They tied up every loose end in the weeks before. They canceled subscriptions, updated their will, even prepared farewell letters for close friends. One letter arrived with a simple instruction: do not open before November 18th. Their departure was planned with the same precision they once brought to the stage. They left one final request: to have their ashes placed together in the same urn next to their mother and their beloved dog, Yellow. Whether that wish can be granted is still being debated. Laws don't always bend for love, even when it lasts a lifetime. Their decision has already sparked conversations across Germany. Some call it brave, others unsettling. But for Alice and Ellen, it wasn't about controversy, it was about unity. A final act as synchronized as every step they ever danced. They lived every moment together, and chose to leave in the same way a story as rare as their bond, and a legacy that won't be forgotten.